It has been one crazy fall, and I will get to that at the end of this video. But first, I wanted to do one last garden tour for this year to kind of wrap things up, and we'll see where things are at. I did a video back in April of a little kind of garden overview, so it'll be kind of like that, and I will link that one at the end of this video as well. So I did get a little bit of renos done on the greenhouse here, and I hopefully might still be able to get a video together, but I still have to do lots more on the inside and finish that up. I did get a few things planted this fall. I got some garlic here. I had the Kalinka Malinka tomatoes here, and they were great. I'll be growing them again. Just a lot of stuff that needs to get cleaned up, but I got a lot out this fall from here, and summer, of course, as well. Over here, these are actually those radish pods that all went to seed. I did save some and put them away. I still want to get out here and pick these all. It's going to be a really tedious process, but I want to try to get those all so I can make some radish sprouts this winter. Just trying to add that nutrition into our diet throughout the winter. And then just a few things. We did have some Swiss chard, and actually it's still growing. It has been a crazy year this year. We are almost at the end of November, and things, I mean, these have all died back, but a lot of things are still growing. Like I think I have pansies over here. The flowers died, but things are still growing, which is really unusual for us. We'll see how things fare over the winter. Now over here, this is all new this year. We extended the garden. We got all these new beds in, which grew us a ton of tomatoes, lots of stuff out of there. We finished this bed up. I had mint last year, like that didn't really overwinter. It all died back except the catnip. That stuff grows like crazy, so it has managed to stay, which is great. And all this stuff I added this year: thyme, lavender, beautiful rose bush. So hopefully this will last through the winter, and we'll see what comes back next year. And this middle area here, again, I didn't get much done with it this year. Hopefully next year we'll do something with it. The cherry tree grew a lot, really nice this year. We'll prune that probably in the spring, I think. I have to look into that, know nothing. But we want to possibly tear out these two beds because they're really old. Replace them with something like that, kind of like tier this maybe. So that might be next year's project. And down here, everything is just crazy. The strawberries, they're still green, but we haven't had strawberries for a while. I'm going to cut down, now that these asparagus, you see they've all died back, I'm going to cut them down. Don't pull them because you can wreck the root there, but I'm just going to cut them all back, and I'm just going to lay them over here as kind of like a mulch for the winter. Got to cut all those ones down, and then that's going to be the mulch for this bed. And next year it should all come back really nicely. And then all the raised beds have been cleaned out, and they'll just kind of wait till next year. I do have a little bit of lettuce still growing in here, but it's not going to last much longer. I've just been kind of giving it to the bunnies and the chickens. Those are some broccolis that went to seed. Now, while I don't want to save them to grow them again because they went to seed quickly, I am going to, again, pick these, and then I'm probably just going to, you know, when I'm sitting watching a show, I can just kind of go through them all, because these are the pods here, and you got to break these things open. And then inside of there is like little black seeds. That's like one little seed. So I'm going to have to do that to all these little pods just while I'm watching a show, and then we can have some broccoli sprouts or broccoli microgreens for over the winter. And then over to this area, this in the back is all new. I'll kind of go over that after. But this stuff is old. I had a lavender down here, but it didn't make it over the winter. So I have planted some mint in here, marshmallow, there was borage there. This is a rhubarb. So I'm really hoping to see what'll come back in this bed. Tomatoes, I still got to tear down that all, but I'm probably going to plant the cucumbers there next year. And same with out front here, just everything's died back. We had lots of harvests out of there. We got lots of good stuff this year. Corn, again, we did down there. Just the corn, it did good, I'm not sure. Probably revamped down there. And then this whole back area is what was new. We got a lot of harvest out of there. Not quite 100% sure what I'm gonna do with all this area next year, but I'm sure we'll have something good. Actually, right, that straw there, that's my garlic. I got some garlic there, and that straw that was in the top bed up there, I'm doing an experiment, is some garlic. I've never really had it go in a raised bed, but I had extra, so I'm gonna try. We did have some Brussels sprouts I was trying to finish up here, but they just didn't really have enough, probably moisture, or they got attacked by bugs, so we'll see. And then the other area we expanded back here, I got lots of cabbage and broccoli and beets and stuff out of there. Of course, my dog's got the carrots again. And then for next year, this is going to be an expansion area as well. I do also want to do a little shade garden kind of over here. I've putzed at it for the last couple years, but it's definitely on the list to be done next year, because next year I'm going to be planting a lot of the same vegetables and stuff, but I also want to plant a lot more herbs and medicinal plants. A lot of these ones that are perennial that take a while to establish, so I can get some good harvest in the years to come, which kind of ties into what I've been so busy with lately, and that is I'm taking the Practical Herbalist Diploma through Wild Rose College of Herbal Medicine. And it's been really eye-opening, and I've been learning so much, and I'm really excited to where it's going to take things, because it all ties into gardening and my why, and that is to give both our bodies, mind, and souls the nutrition that we are lacking. And that nutrition comes a lot from growing your own food and medicine. So I'll link that video if you want to check it out from the spring, and you can see really how much we did change this year. And as always, thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.